Good morning, teachers, parents, and friends. Welcome to our celebration of learning 2020. I'm your host for the primary segment, Wani from 4 Endurance.
And I'm Yang Sin from 3 Endurance.
We are very pleased to have you join us this morning. While we are welcoming parents to join us in the meeting room, we would like to share some wonderful notes written by our schoolmates as an appreciation this year.
Before the commencement of the celebration, may we request that parents and audience at home to mute your mic and turn off your video on your device at all times so that there will not be any interference during the event.
Now, please rise to sing the national anthem, say the pledge, and sing the school song.
The pledge. We, the citizens of Singapore, pledge ourselves as one united people, regardless of race, language, or religion, to build a democratic society based on justice and equality so as to achieve happiness, prosperity, and progress for our nation.
Education, we shall keep on moving, striving for excellence in everything we do. Using knowledge as our strength, we're humanity to care and share and help people for those who are in need. We are proud, parents of primary, and blessing education can be found. We're the best, and also far beyond. We stand proudly tall, we stand proudly tall for the school. We meant to be achievers for society. We're there to do our best for school and country. There are problems we may face, but we'll persevere to plan our lives the best we can for a brighter future. We are proud, parents of primary, where the best in education can be found. We're the best, and also far beyond. We stand proudly tall, we stand proudly tall for all the school. We stand proudly tall for all the
Thank you. Please be seated. Wani, do you know why we have our celebration of learning?
Yes, it is the time where we come together to celebrate and showcase what else we have learned in different subjects throughout the whole year. At the same time, we also celebrate the successes of our schoolmates who have demonstrated a deep desire to run the extra mile and to accomplish their personal goals. Our celebration of learning is to recognize their achievements and progress.
Yes, you're right, Wani. I am proud of what our schoolmates have learned and done this year. Let's sit back and have a look at the highlights of this year.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It's not raining. Everybody's in the play. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey, running down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly in the city. On the streets for once was pretty crystal blue. Sky is living here today. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey, pretty face, welcome to the human race. A celebration, Mr. Blue Skies up the waiting, and today is the day we've waited for. Oh, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody's positive. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody's positive. Let your blue shine. Let your blue shine. Let your blue shine. Mr. Blue, you did it right, but soon comes Mr. Night, creeping over. Now his hand is on your shoulder. Never mind, I remember you this. I remember you this way. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody's with you.
Thank, we hope you enjoyed the video highlights just now. Now, we would like to invite our year head, Madam Fahiza, to give an opening speech. Madam Fahiza, please.
Thank you, MCs. Good morning, school leaders, parents, P3, P4 teachers, staff, and students of Admiralty Primary School. Welcome to this year's celebration of learning. It is heartening to see so many parents taking the time to join us today. I'm sure our children are happy to see your presence virtually. This year has been an extraordinary year for all of us. COVID-19 is changing almost everything, including the way we live, work, teach, and learn. The pandemic has disrupted our daily lives. As the year progressed, it became evident that we had to change. Hard as it might be for many of us, we gradually learned to embrace the change and adjust to the new normal. Out of this crisis, we gained something quite extraordinary: mass acceptance of online learning. It has been a steep learning curve for all, both teachers and students, as they attempt to make use of technology to teach and to learn during this period of full home based learning. Technology has enabled learning to take place anytime, anywhere. Despite the obstacles, teachers step out of their comfort zone to innovate, inculcate independence in learning, and ignite students' curiosity. As for students, they rose to the challenge to be more self confident and self directed and responsible learner. Today, we would like to celebrate and affirm the achievements of our students despite disruptions from COVID 19. We also want to commend our children for their the perseverance and adaptability. We would also like to take this opportunity to thank our parents for their patience and partnership in ensuring that learning for our children continues to take place. We are thankful for your support and partnership, parents. We also want to acknowledge the tireless efforts of our staff who have had to manage new ways of teaching and learning during HBL and ensuring the well-being of children during those difficult times. We would like to commend the dedication and efforts of our staff in engaging our students and minimizing the disruptions to their learning. Thank you so much, teachers. Finally, to our students, this year has been indeed a unique one. We had to scale down our school activities and celebration. While we have not been able to participate in many of our usual activities, such as outdoor learning journeys, CCAs, adventure camp for my P4 children, we hope you can also recognize the opportunities that have arisen from this pandemic. We learn to be socially responsible and take care of one another. I believe every one of you can take charge of your own learning and find joy in discovering new knowledge and skills. In conclusion, the ball is now in your court to decide how you want to shape our own education. Driving the best car will not get you to your destination, but your skills and knowledge will. You have emerged stronger and more resilient, and I have full faith in each of you to embrace and rise up to future challenges. Learning should not stop regardless of the situation and does not need to be facilitated by your teachers and other adults. May you always pave the way towards excellence in everything you do. I warmly wish everyone a memorable closure to 2020 and a fulfilling 2021 ahead. To all my P3 students, I will see you next year to continue the journey of learning. And as for my P4 students, I hand you over to the next year head, Mr. Lin Yu Bing, and his team of teachers who will look into your learning and well-being. So now, let's sit back and enjoy the performances put up by our P3 and P4 students. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Faiza. Wani, our celebration of learning is especially exciting this year.
Yes, besides the award presentation, there are a number of performances put up by our schoolmates that share some snippets of our learning journey this year.
Without further ado, let's watch the first performance by Tree Challenge. They are going to choral read based on the Stella unit. There's a boy under the bed. Please welcome Tree Challenge.
Greetings! We are from Free Challenge. We are going to do choral reading today. Something there.
OK，
There's something down beneath
这是我要用的，这可以 ship 的。
my feet. I'm not quite sure, but it's only just a blanket.
什么？对 e v e r s i o n 我们要一起走的，我要那个24篇一起走。
There's a Boy Under the Bed gives us a new insight about fear. I am sure the next story by Tree Courage will be as interesting.
True Courage is going to show us a skit about a prince and a frog. True Courage, please.
Good morning, everyone. Tree Courage will be presenting Prince Zack and the Wise Frog. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. One morning, Prince Zack was playing with a rubber ball at the bottom of the palace garden. Nearby, builders had been working on a new bird house. Prince Zack was careful to keep away from the post hole in the lawn. He was throwing the ball against the old garden shed by the duck pond. Someone was watching keenly. A pair of big yellow eyes peered out from the mud at the edge of the pond. Suddenly, the ball bounced off the side of the shed. Down it went, straight into the post hole. The prince reached deep into the hole, hoping there was nothing slimy or sharp-toothed down there. He stuck a stick down, but it was not long enough. Then, he picked up a pole, wondering whether that might help. He did reach all the way down, but it was too small to help him get the ball out. Mom, Dad, come help me! Yes? Can you help me get my new ball out of the post hole? Let me try. No, I want to try. No, wait, I am going to do it. All right, if you can't do it, it's my turn to try. Okay, then. I give up. Your turn now. This is too hard. Prince Zack and his parents sat sadly at the hole. I can hear you, brother. Wait, you can talk to me? Yes, I'm a musically possible. I can talk to you. First, I just need to know what the ball is made of. It's rubber. It doesn't weigh very much because it's hollow and it's rigid. Long as it's not made of gold. No way! My mom and dad met over gold ball. Not that kind of ball. That is the ball that we use to play with. That's fine. But if I get the ball up, you must do something for me. What's that? You let me stay at castle for 3 weeks. Do you all agree? Yes, I think it sounds fair. Okay, so how do I get the ball out? You should use the hook, but we've already tried that. You know, frogs live half their life in the water, so we always think about how to float and sink. Go and put the hook in. Okay. Then Zack did as he was told. The frog hopped away and turned the tap on. Was the frog going to dive into the hole and fetch the ball back? Prince Zack was not sure. Soon, he could see the ball bobbing up towards the light as the hole filled with water. Thank you. Mom, Dad, why we didn't think of floating the ball out earlier? Well, you know, people often forget the most obvious of things. Okay. Let's go home. Prince Zack and his parents went back home. Hurrah! And they lived happily ever after. One, two, three. Thank you. Thank you.
Yao-Xing, do you like PE lessons?
Yes, I enjoy PE lessons because I can learn new skills so that I can do my sports better.
Student endurance is going to show us what they have learned during PE lessons.
Good morning, everyone. I am Orientation from Tree Endurance. Today, I am going to be talking about this PE for my class. PE, a lot of people think that PE is actually just a lot of play, but actually PE teaches us many different skills and these skills can help us develop our ability and confidence to take part in many different physical activities and competitions. And these skills also can be used in and out of our school. The following video will be showing you what my class will be doing for PE in the morning. We are all looking forward to PE in term 2 when the COVID-19 situation in Singapore confirmed all schools will close. Then we have to switch to HBL for PE. Let's see what we have done for PE in this HBL. I'm very happy to be in school after the circuit breaker period. But life has changed because most of the time students are to maintain social distancing and wear a mask. But PE never stops. Let's see what some things we have learned in term 3 and term 4.
despite of COVID-19 situation. Hopefully next year will be a better year and I can learn more things from it. Ciao for now. Bye.
Elsie, you agree that every family is unique?
Yes, of course.
I believe Tree Enterprise students also think it the same way too. And they are going to show us their family culture and traditions in line with the FGGP lesson. After that, the whole class will sing the song, You Are My Sunshine. Tree Enterprise, please.
Good morning, teachers and friends. I am Akana from Tree Enterprise. Today, I am going to be talking about my family culture. My family culture is Malay. During Hari Raya, women wear baju kurung while men wear baju Malay. We every day eat like 稀饭 and 面条. Our family culture is Chinese, so we will be celebrating Chinese New Year. We celebrate it by going back home and we'll eat together. Thank you. The unique practice that my family have is when we decide something, we will all have different ideas. We will vote. Whoever got the most votes, the decision will go to them. Bye.
Parents, today we are going to present a song to you. This is a song presented by 3ET to all the parents here. Okay, ready, go. You are my sunshine,
My only sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you.
please don't take my sunshine away.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
You make me happy
When skies are gray, you never know, dear. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine.
my only sunshine.
You make me happy. When skies are gray, you never know, dear.
How much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. The skies are gray. You never know you how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
You make me happy.
When skies are gray, you never know, love, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Please don't take my sunshine away.
Mr. Fazil, you take over.
Please don't take my sunshine away.
Mr. Fazil, can you do it one more time? Because it's talking.
Jingwen, your line is the last line. Can you see your last line?
You didn't sing it. Okay, well done. Okay, good job, everybody.
You know what? We have not been seeing we have not been seeing during music lessons for a long time after circuit breaker.
Yeah, right. We are not allowed because of safety measures. So we focused more on music appreciation and creating music with rhythmic patterns during our music lesson.
Yes, we learned how to analyze music pieces using musical elements and concepts in a more in-depth way. We also learned that our body parts can be percussion instruments too.
Let us see what Triganji has to show us about their music lesson.
Good morning, everybody. I am Tim from Admiralty. Welcome to our class showcase on our music lessons. For today, we will be sharing with you what we did during music lessons, our music appreciation samples, and also some videos of our body percussion. We developed our critical listening skills to appreciate and analyze music pieces with greater depth and give us a deeper meaning to the music we listen to. We also use the different musical elements like the musical form, tempo, dynamics, and timbre to appreciate and analyze music pieces. Clap, 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 stomp, clap, 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 snap, clap, 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 stomp, clap, clap, snap. Pat, stomp, stomp, clap, 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 snap. Pat, stomp, stomp, clap, 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 snap. Pat, stomp, stomp, clap, 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 snap.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Wani, do you know that a dance can tell a lot about one's culture?
Yes, I do. You can learn about different traditions and cultures in a cultural dance. Our Tamil cultural dance is a good example.
Let's welcome our primary 3 Indian students who learned the dance during their Tamil lessons.
Chelsea, I was given the opportunity to be the MC of Admiralty's Got Talent this year. I had a chance to watch the awesome performance by the champion and winner of the junior categories, Brandon Neo of Tree Enterprise.
I know. Actually, Admiralty's Got Talent is an annual event that allows our schoolmates to showcase their talents and other than their academic results.
Yes, as our education system has moved towards a more holistic one, platforms like Admiralty's Got Talent provide us opportunities to discover our talents.
Now, let's welcome Brendan of Tree Enterprise to perform his champion piece on improvisation on the keyboard for us. This is the end of the performances by different primary 3 classes. We hope you have enjoyed them. We have now reached the moment of the presentation of awards.
Our schoolmates have worked hard to achieve success in their endeavors, and we celebrate with them the joy of their achievements. As a school, we want to affirm these students who have diligently worked hard in various areas and at the same time inspire one another to always give their best in the pursuit of learning. These students have been recognized as not just doing well academically, but through the demonstration of their positive learning dispositions over the course of the year.
The first award recipient of primary 3 is Ang Kai Shun, Tree Courage. She received Best in English and third in level. Kai Shun is an exemplary student who takes charge of her learning with self-discipline and perseverance. She finds joy in learning and challenges herself to achieve her highest potential. She explores English language in its many forms and her exceptional writing skills and her ability to transform her knowledge. Her, from literature to her own writing makes every written piece of hers an exceptional one and a joy to read. She is most deserving of the award and we are very proud of her.
The second reward recipient is Elizabeth Liu Yirong of Tree Gallantry. Besides receiving Best in English, Elizabeth also receives Best in Chinese, Best in Music, and First in Naval. She displays constant. Elizabeth sets high targets for herself and is driven to meet her own expectations. She displays constant enthusiasm towards acquiring new knowledge. Elizabeth takes the initiative to clarify doubts that she has, even during music lessons, in order to better herself.
Elizabeth possesses good critical reading skills. She is capable of drawing strong connection between her existing knowledge and the newly acquired ones to deepen her understanding through text. She also has a patient and nurturing character regarding her peers. With all these positive attributes, Elizabeth is deserving to be awarded. The award recipient for Best in Mathematics is Lin Jingqi of Tree Courage. Jingqi is a pleasant and diligent pupil. He shows great aptitude for mathematical problem solving. He is very meticulous in every task assigned and does not shun away from challenging work. He shows perseverance and endurance when faced with difficult tasks and situations.
The award recipient in Best in Science is Lim Lianbo of Tree Courage. He also receives second in Naval. Lianbo exhibits an exemplary attitude towards the learning of science. He is always eager to learn new concepts and skills. A critical and analytical thinker, he demonstrates the ability to draw connections between the different scientific concepts to explain the phenomena he observes. Andrew Connor Anthony Fernandez of Tree Courage is awarded Best in Malay. Andrew is a diligent student who always submits his work of high quality. He takes feedback from teachers seriously and works hard to improve himself. Andrew will also take the initiative to help his peers and share his knowledge in the subject with them. He is indeed a deserving winner for the award.
Best in Tamil is awarded to Ramesh Roshan of Tree Courage. Roshan from Tree Courage is a prospective, sharp, and focused pupil who has shown keen interest in learning the Tamil language. He always does his work diligently and actively participates in class discussions. Roshan consistently seeks out of constructive feedback from his mother tongue teachers and improves on his Tamil language. He is indeed a model student who has demonstrated excellence in learning the Tamil language.
Anis Aditya of Tree Challenge is awarded Best in PE. Anis is an accomplished all-rounder, not only in games and sports, but also in gymnastics, dance, and outdoor education. As a PE leader, he leads by example and helps his classmates when they could not achieve their goals. A self-directed learner, he will constantly ask how he can improve himself, working towards achieving excellence in his every endeavor.
Li Xuanying of Tree Enterprise is awarded Best in Art. Xuanying has shown responsibility in her art learning through the consistent submission of art assignments. Even during the circuit breaker, her passion towards art was greatly reflected in the many drawings on her art book, especially those completed beyond the classroom lessons. Her fine attention to detail and desire to improve was most evident in her design for the SMRT project too. Receiving feedback and adjusting her drawing accordingly. Xuanying shows great promise as a young artist in the year to come.
Let us congratulate all the Primary 3 award winners.
Thank you, Yongsin and Wani, for hosting the Primary 3 segment. I'm Safwan, host for the Primary 4 segment, and I'm Jovalin from Tree Gallantry. After watching the awesome learning journey Primary 3 schoolmates have gone through this year,
We are here to share with you the joy of learning as experienced by the primary 4 students.
Students from 4 and Lawrence will be showing and telling you more about what they have been learning during music lessons.
Good morning, everyone. I am Adina from For Endurance. I am glad to introduce to you our class live performance today. Our class will be performing some movements using paper plates and cups to the music of Trepak, which is Russian dance in the Nutcracker ballet music. We decided to do the movements for Russian dance, one of the arrangements, after analyzing two of them, that is, the miniature overture and the march. Based on these two arrangements, we used the four steps Fullman's approach, namely describe, analyze, interpret, and judge, to critique the music during our music lessons. Russian dance is written in AABA form and played in presto tempo. This piece uses an entire symphony. The four important instruments used to play this piece include the strings, brass, woodwinds, and the percussion. So now, we are going to express our musical writing and understanding in a form of movements and musical percussion. I hope that you will like our performance. Sit back and enjoy.
No, wait.
Normally, we have gone through a lot in this special year. We have learned to be socially responsible and shifted doing our work more online.
Yes, next class, 4 Challenge is going to share their most memorable learning experiences with us this year. Welcome, 4 Challenge.
Besides learning academic subjects like math, English, and mother tongue languages, it is important for us to learn about different moral values so that we can be a better person.
You are right. And For Courage is going to recite a poem about protecting ourselves. Please welcome For Courage.
Hello everyone. My name is Alex and my name is Sushan. Today we are going to be sharing with you about FTGP. FTGP stands for Form Teacher Guidance Period. During FTGP lessons, our teacher taught us about our school core values. They are graciousness, responsibility, integrity, teamwork, and grit itself. One of the things we've learned is cyber wellness. We learn cyber wellness so that we can stay safe online. Recently, we also learned about high performance mindset. This is part of our performance character. During the lesson, our teacher taught us how to create goals so that we can improve ourselves. During this COVID-19 pandemic, our teachers taught us how to wear our mask properly and maintain social distancing so that we can stay safe. Today, our friends are going to share with you some of their poems. The topics about gender stereotypes. Gender stereotypes are things that other people will expect others to do. We should not label others who don't follow the gender stereotypes. We should also respect that they don't follow the gender stereotypes. Let's hear from our friends. You can be a girl or a boy, but nobody can treat you like a toy. You may like the color blue, but don't care what others say about you. You have a choice. You can speak it out with your voice. Be yourself even through tough times. You may not be a favorite fan of a color line. They may assume your gender, but you know yourself better. Boys may like pink, while girls can play with blue ink.
It's okay for girls to play with trucks and okay for boys to play with dolls too. Liking something doesn't mean your gender does too. It's okay to be yourself. Don't change yourself if you already know you. Some girls like the color blue, which is fine to me. It's your choice and it's okay for you.
Good morning, teachers and friends. My name is Mashita. I am in for courage. It is okay if you do not fit in the gender stereotypes. No need to be afraid. If you have any worries, just be brave. Thank you for listening to my poem.
Good morning, teachers and friends. My name is Fong Zize, and I am going to share a poem about gender stereotype. If you fit in the gender stereotype, it's okay. If you don't fit in that, it's okay too. Don't laugh at people who does not fit in the gender stereotype, and don't make fun of people who don't do what you do. If people laugh at you, don't be upset. Just stand up and tell them they're wrong. Thank you, teachers and friends, for listening to my poem about gender stereotype.
Good morning, teachers and friends. My name is Ifra from For Courage. Girl or boy, we cannot judge. We can act however we want. Nobody can judge you because you are you. Thank you for listening to my poem.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dira from For Courage. Do you want me to tell you my poem about gender stereotype? Girls are able to have a favorite color of blue, but boys can like pink. Be who you are. That makes you who you are now. Be yourself.
We have learned a lot about performance character this year. I'm sure all of you know Turkey and Hoppy by now. And our next class, For Enterprise, has made some characters' costume using recycled materials. It is a parody of performance character taglines learned during FTGP lessons. I hope you'll enjoy the video.
Chapter 4, Trade-off. Hoppy did some thinking. And concluded that he needed to have the spirit of entrepreneurial dare. In order to bounce back from his defeat to Toddy, he was determined to win the next race. He decided to go back to school. In school, students were given a 20-minute break each day for them to play at the school field. Bobby asked himself, how could he make good use of the break time? He could either spend the time playing with his friends or use the time preparing for his next race with Toddy. With the help of a decision-making matrix, he chose race preparation over playtime. It was challenging, but Hoppy worked even harder than before. The day of the race came. Hoppy and Toddy started off their third race. Hoppy on his hoverboard won the third race effortlessly. Hoppy felt that his decision of spending 20 minutes to prepare for the race daily had contributed to his success. Trade-off, action of giving up something we like or want in order to get something else we like or want.
Trade-off, action of giving up something we like or want in order to get something else we like or want.
We have come to the last performance of Primary 4. There are two performances by 4 gallantry. The first one is a Chinese storytelling about Admiralty, and the second one is a presentation of how an alien attacks the Earth and how a superhero saves the Earth using the 3 states of matter. Please welcome 4 gallantry.
Today we are going to tell you a Chinese story about Admiralty, who was very clever and always willing to help the poor. This story is adapted from Unit 14 of our Primary 4 Chinese language textbook.
一天，阿凡提来到小镇上，他看见妇人把一个穷人压在地上打，就上前问：“发生了什么事？”
他闻了我饭菜的香味，却不肯付钱。
我只是在门口坐了一会儿，他就冲出来向我要钱，真的是太欺负人了。阿凡提听了，对穷人说：“把你的钱袋给我。”我只有几个铜钱，不能给他。阿凡提拿过钱袋，在妇人的耳朵旁摇了几下，说：“铜钱的响声听到了吗？”
大人听见了。
阿凡提把钱袋还给了穷人，说：“你先走吧，拿好钱袋了。”
谢谢你，谢谢你。他还没给钱，不能放他走，不能放他走。
阿凡提过光不猛地说：“他闻了你饭菜的香味，也听了他铜钱的响声，你们谁也不欠谁的。”
am Cardios. I come from the red planet Mars. I am made of carbon dioxide. I come to Earth to save people. I am useful during COVID-19. When I am in my solid form and dry ice, I can be used as a coolant for frozen food. When I gain heat and melt, I can dissolve in water to produce a fresh sparkling beverage.
I'm so glad to have you, Cardios. No bubble tea, but at least we have nice soda drinks.
When I gain more heat, I can be used as a fire extinguisher to control fires. Caught fire when using alcohol-based hand sanitizer?
Fire! Help!
I'm here to your rescue.
Cardios, you are our superhero. Things are much better with you around. Look, our plants are blooming with flowers.
That's because I help with photosynthesis.
Thanks for coming to Earth, Cardios.
Normally, just now, primary 3 students performed an Indian dance for us. And now, it's the turn for the primary 4 students from Tamil Mother Tongue class to perform another cultural dance for us. Welcome, primary 4 Tamil language students.
ரொம்ப இனிமையாக இருக்கும். எங்கள் எனக்காக ஒரு பாட்டு பாடு என்று அண்ணன் காக்காவையும் கேட்டுச்சா. உடனே காக்கா இப்படின்னு பாடிச்சா. கருப்புதான் எனக்கு பிடித்த கலரு, கருப்புதான் எனக்கு பிடித்த கலரு. ஐயோ வீணா வீடு இருக்குமே, நாயாகி இருக்கிற ஓடிக்குமே. சரியா சொன்ன, பாட்டிய நாய வந்துருச்சு, காக்காவை நாய வந்துருச்சு, வீணாவை விட்டுட்டு ஓடியே போச்சு. பாவம் காக்கா. அந்த காக்கா நிறைய பார்த்து சோகமா போடி போ, போடி போ, பசியோடு இருக்கின்றேன் நீராகும் கற்கரையே, பசியோடு இருக்கின்றேன் நீராகும் கற்கரையே, போடி போ, போடி போ. அப்படின்னு பாடிக்கிட்டே சோகத்தோட பறந்து போச்சான். அதோட நம்ம கதையும் முடிஞ்சு போச்சான். தலை சொன்ன அனைவருக்கும் நன்றி, நன்றி. வணக்கம், வணக்கம்.
Safwan, just now, Brenna from Tree Enterprise performed on the keyboard for us. We actually have another winner in Admiralty's Got Talent to perform for us live today too. He is singing from For Endurance. He is the second runner-up who played the piano. Her piece is Light on Words. Please welcome her.
Mr. Fazil, the music teacher. Dia boleh dengar ke? Aku mute lah. Aku unmute.
Faham tak? Susah kan?
Safwan, let us watch 4ED performance again and enjoy the rhythm they created. Safwan, let us watch 4ED's performance again and enjoy the rhythm they created.
We'll be repeating our performance due to sound issue. We'll be repeating our performance due to the sound issue previously. So once again, good morning everyone. I am Adina from For Endurance. I am glad to introduce to you our class live performance today. Our class will be performing some movements using paper plates and cups to the music of trepak, which is Russian dance, in the Nutcracker ballet music. We decided to do the movements for Russian dance, one of the arrangements, after analyzing two of them, that is, the miniature overture and the march. Based on these two arrangements, we used the four steps Feldman's approach, namely describe, analyze, interpret, and judge to critique the music during our music lessons. Russian dance is written in AABA form and played in presto tempo. This piece uses an entire symphony. The four important instruments used to play this piece include the strings, brass, woodwinds, and the percussion. So now, we are going to express our musical writing and understanding in a form of movements and musical percussion. I hope that you will enjoy our performance. Sit back and enjoy.
This is the end of the performances by different primary classes. I hope you have enjoyed them. Next is the moment for the presentation of awards.
The first award recipient is Sarati Adinath of For Endurance. He receives Best in English, Best in Mathematics, Best in Music, and First in Level.
Adinath has an excellent attitude towards learning and he shows enthusiasm for all English activities and would often be the first to raise opinions. He will go deeper than the surface understanding of concepts, doing his own independent research to discover and find out more. A confident speaker who actively shares his ideas with his peers and asks thought-provoking questions that demonstrate the connections he makes. His ideas are usually sound and well accepted by peers. With his vibrant imaginations, his writing is often creative and interesting.
He is also a student with high motivation. He is not only responsible in his own learning, but he also cooperates and contributes constructive ideas actively during music lessons. He always puts his utmost effort and does work beyond what is required. And he does research about certain musical concepts and themes. He is very reflective and always strives for his best in music. Adina is a deserving recipient of this award.
The award recipient for Best in Science goes to Caleb Yeo EC of For Endurance. Caleb is a reliable member of the class who possesses desirable moral values that have won him respect from his peers. He has the drive to excel in academic and non-academic areas. Caleb does not hesitate to help his peers whenever approached. He grasps science concepts and explanations quickly. It is commendable that Caleb is actively engaged in science lessons that allow him to conduct experiments to build his conceptual understanding.
The next award recipient is Zheng Yuhan Eugene of For Gallantry, who receives Best in Chinese. Eugene is a conscientious and self-motivated learner who is committed to his studies. Being proficient in Chinese, he is able to succinctly express his ideas and makes logical and persuasive arguments in group discussions in the language. He is generous in sharing his knowledge with peers and takes initiative to help when needed. As an enthusiastic reader, he consistently looks out for additional materials to level up his skills in the subject area. With such great passion in the subject, he is a deserving winner of this award.
Tirunavakkarasan Nandana of For Gallantry is the award recipient for Best in Tamil. Nandana is a perceptive, sharp, and focused pupil who has shown interest in learning the Tamil language. She always does her work diligently and actively participated in class discussions. Nandana consistently seeks out constructive feedback from her mother tongue teachers and improves on her Tamil language. She is indeed a model student who has demonstrated excellence in learning the Tamil language.
Nurul Elmira Uthman of For Courage receives Best in Malay. Elmira is a pleasant and promising student with sheer determination to perform well. Elmira deepens her learning by asking relevant questions and participates actively in class discussions. With her graciousness and friendly disposition, she is well liked by her peers in class and is someone her peers can approach when they need assistance. Beyond academics, Elmira has clinched the second place in the school's Mother Tongue Fortnight Poetry Recital competition and a certificate of participation in an external Proverbs comic making competition organized by White Sands Primary School.
The next award recipient is Tan Yi Kai of For Gallantry, who receives Best in PE. Yi Kai is a dauntless student. Despite his physical characteristics, he has never allowed it to hinder his learning during lessons. He possesses a high amount of energy level, which he then transfers it to active learning time. It allows him to participate freely, which opens a lot of windows of opportunity to learn.
Best in art goes to In Le Qi of For Endurance. Le Qi is a quiet but talented student who excels in art in various art forms. She is able to draw and paint in details with charcoal self-portrait, exploring texture painting using fingers and brushes. During HBL, she did not stop learning about stop-motion video with sound effects, showing kindness through the sharing of umbrella between two students.
Wu Yiqian Isabella of For Endurance receives second level. Isabella is an attentive and well-behaved girl who is responsive in class and is always keen to learn new things. As a team member, she is cooperative and is able to help her team members complete the given task. Isabella has an inquiring mind and is not afraid to seek clarifications. She continues to improve herself using the constructive feedback she receives from her teachers.
And Mel Ziyue of For Endurance receives third in level. Ziyue enjoys learning new concepts through hands-on activities. It is commendable that she is actively engaged in science lessons that allow her to conduct experiments to build her conceptual understanding. She is gracious and does not hesitate to help her friends and teachers. As for her daily work, Ziyue demonstrates a conscientious attitude and willingness to produce high-quality work. It will be a pleasure to have her as a student.
We have come to the end of the presentation of awards.
Safwan, we have already watched some learning journeys that our schoolmates have gone through this year. In fact, there are more than what we showed just now.
What was shown is just part of our journey. We have also prepared some pre-recorded booths. The booths represent our learning from all different subjects as well as the signature programs at each level this year. Before we end our online COL, we would like to invite all parents to join us in our virtual booth showcase. Do scan the QR code to view the booth. We have now come to the end of today's celebration of learning. On behalf of the school, we would like to thank the parents and audience at home for your presence this morning as we celebrate the various achievements in school. You may exit this meeting room and go to the booth for your viewing pleasure after this. For our schoolmates, you will continue a lesson on values about gratitude as offline as the closure of today. Once again, thank you for joining us and making this a memorable event for all. Have a great day ahead. Bye.
Okay, thank you teachers and students for the awesome performances. Okay, the CO session and all the performances will be uploaded in the school website by next week. So I would like to say thank you to our school leaders, Mr. Peck and Miss Sabaria, for joining us, and also our parents. On that note, happy holidays, stay safe, and see you again. Thank you, everyone.